All right, hello. Welcome back to Nails by Sora. I hope you are all doing well. You are joining this video already in progress. I have my left hand started with this beautiful rubber base, nude rubber base from Madame Glam, which I got in my advent calendar. And I'm excited to keep going. And this video is going to be a Hanukkah manicure. It is currently Wednesday, November 6th, and this should post tomorrow morning just in time for the holiday. I'm noticing a little bit of a bare area here, so I may go over with a very thin coat because the rubber base is thick to begin with, and I don't want to build up too much thickness on my nail. So I'm just going to do that quickly now, but the manicure I want to do is kind of what I'm calling an asymmetrical French. I don't know if that's what it's actually called, but basically it's going to go from the tip down one side and then have an accent line underneath. And then I want to put a Star of David in there. And the reference is from Alina Hoyen. Alina Hoyo nail artist on Instagram. And it was killing me because I was trying to find the reference. Why is it that I never save the reference image on manicure that I really want to do on myself? And then I go looking for it and I can't find it. But I did manage, thankfully, to find it. So that's what we're going to be doing today. I hope everyone is well and getting well prepared for their holidays, whatever it is you celebrate, or even if you don't celebrate and you just enjoy the season. That's beautiful too. It has turned quite cold by Florida standards here in South Florida. It is in the low 60s at the moment. It's supposed to drop down into the 50s tonight. So, my sister's not going to be too happy about that when she comes to visit from New York, but be happy to see her regardless. I'm going to cure these two nails just so that they don't start running. Make sure I cap the edges well. And I'm going to take my cleanup brush and just go in and get the edges. I'm going to link these cleanup brushes down below. They are fantastic. I got them off of Amazon, but you can see they've got a pointed tip so you can really get in there and clean up quite well. They're called Fataling, and yeah, I absolutely love them. So I'm not quite sure what tone of blue I want to use. I have two right in front of me. I'll go over them in a minute. I'm considering chroming, but I've done chrome so much, I don't know if I want to do yet another video with it. So I think I'll probably try out one nail, see how it looks, and then we'll go from there. But I would just chrome the French tip, which is going to be in the blue, and then think there's a lot of indecision in this video, which seems to be par for the course, unfortunately, when I come to do my own manicures. The reference has the accent line in gold. Kind of want to do silver, but I really like the way the gold looks. However, the gold is paired with black on the reference image. So I think maybe with the blue, the silver might look a little bit better, especially in conjunction with the fact that it's a Hanukkah manicure. Tend to go with blue and silver or blue and white. All right, so I've gone a matte top coated just so that I can draw even lines. Let's go ahead and get rid of that little piece of skin here. All right. I want an even, smooth canvas for drawing my French, and I don't want it to bleed, so I always top coat with matte before I do any design work. Now, these are the 3 colors that we have for blue. I really like the bright blue, but I'm thinking I want more of a navy. Midnight Forest, I think, leans more green. No, that's actually pretty blue. Let's put it on our palette. It is semi-transparent though. Then we've got Road Trip. So they're quite similar, and you probably can't really see any difference on camera. And then we've got Take Me to Mykonos, which is really quite bright. If I'm going to chrome over it, it doesn't matter. You know, I was just talking in school about how I keep doing that I don't screw the lids on, and then I go and pick it up and move it, and it winds up all over the place. You would think I would learn my lesson. Anyway, so I think I'm leaning towards the darker blues, especially if I'm going to be chroming it anyway. So let's do one nail, see how it looks. I'm going to be using my liner brush. First, let's clean it because it has the gel base on it. So let's go with Road Trip. I think I like that one a little bit more. So we're going to go from up here down the side. Make sure you pull the skin away from your sidewall so that you don't get any gel paint on your skin. And then you want to make sure that you just wrap it around the edge. All right, I'm going to cure that, and then I'm going to see about chroming it, see what I think about it. So for chrome, you want a no wipe top coat. And I'm just going to top coat the area that I want to chrome. I've got, like with everything else, I've got variations of different chromes that I can use. I have this one, which is a unicorn chrome. It shifts from blue to purple to green and yellow. But I think that might be more than I want for this manicure. So then I've got blue, which I used last year. This is Mirror Blue from DGel Beauty, which I just got all over my fingers. Great. And then I've got this palette that I just got from Young Nails with this blue in it. I'm tempted to use this one just because I tested the red and the green and they came out so beautifully. So I want to test it with those as well, or with this blue as well. So let's, ooh, It's another day in Stephanie's world of dropping everything she touches. So when I chrome, I do not cap my edges because chroming or capping your edges after you chrome is difficult to create 100% waterproof seal, and you don't want to get chipping and peeling. So if I do end up capping with chrome, I buff it at the end and then I top coat over it. All right, I'm going to cure this for 25 seconds and then we're going to see about the chrome. All right, so for this, I'm going to use an eyeshadow applicator and I'm going to use the narrow side. You don't need to pick up too much. Just gently rub it on the top and then go in and burnish it in. Do we like the chrome? I think I like the chrome. All right, so I'm going to finish the cure on this and then I'm going to go in with the rest of the details on my thumb. Going forward, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the whole manicure design and all. I'm going to chrome just at the end and then we'll top coat and finish everything off. I am tempted kind of to leave it matte, but I kind of don't like the texture of matte nails. And I find that they get dirty more easily. So I'm going to probably top coat over everything, shiny top coat over everything. So I'm going to use the silver gel paint for the secondary line. First, I want to go in and remove some of this blue. Okay, that's not working. I mean, it's working, but it's kind of... Okay, so I'm going to take the silver. And usually I use silver chrome gel paint, but I really like a little bit of sparkle with this manicure, especially since I'm not going to be using any rhinestones or anything. I want to get as much payoff as possible from the gel paint. So I'm just going to leave a gap in between the chrome and the silver, and I'm going to pull the line down the side of the nail. So now for the Judaica on this nail, I want to do a Star of David. So I'm going to start on the reference, it's a snowflake, but we gotta have a star. Okay, why is this not working? Let's loosen up the bristles a little bit. I don't like that. Let's try that again, shall we? Yes, we shall. All right, so then we have some starbursts. One here and one here. And we're just going to drag the color from the center down. I think it may be too much. I think we're just going to leave the star. All right, so let's continue with the rest of our nails. I will finish this nail off with top coat once I've done everything else. So we're going to go back to this brush. I switched brushes because I want one brush for the blue and one brush for the silver, so I'm not constantly having to clean them in between. So let's see. It's always easier doing your thumb because you can balance it and stick it straight up. Now I've got to try to get the angle on this hand. This is going to be real interesting trying to do my right hand. I thought I hit my finger a second. See, the problem with working with light colors, dark colors on light colors, is that the light colors stain. All right, so I had a bit of trouble getting that chrome on. You probably saw. That is, if I kept it in the video. If I didn't keep it in the video, yeah, I had some trouble burnishing it in. It may just have been unevenness of the top coat, as I am using the liner brush to put it on. But it looks great. I am happy with it. Now I'm going to finish it off with a base coat and a top coat. I like putting a base coat over it because I find it makes the top coat more shiny, and also it'll help seal in that chrome. You want to make sure that you don't really brush too heavily over the chrome. You want to just float your liquid, because if you brush too forcefully, you're going to pull that color off. So go ahead and cap your free edges. I am going to flash cure my thumb and then move on to the rest of my fingers after I get rid of this little bump, which I can't because it's cured in there. All right, everyone. Well, this manicure turned out just wonderful. There was one little hiccup, and that is I put the star on the wrong finger. And actually what happened was I went and did the starbursts first, and then I went and put it on my ring finger by accident. And when I went to put in the star, I'm like, wait a minute, there's something already there. But that's okay. I had so much fun doing this manicure. It came out just how I wanted it. If you like this video, please leave a comment down below and let me know. Please hit that like button and subscribe. And if you have any comments or questions as to the products or the techniques that I used in this video, please drop a note down below and I will do my best to answer your questions. But that's going to do it. So please hit that like and subscribe button and hit that bell so that you always know when new videos are available. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.